Sheriff Redman, we hear several arguments from the Democrats in defense of so-called sanctuary laws. First one you've already addressed, the question of resources. But let me ask you another question in that respect. What's more taxing to local law enforcement, turning an illegal alien over to ICE while they're in your custody, or having ICE have to send squads into the community to arrest that same alien because you're forbidden under sanctuary laws from reporting that alien to ICE?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So obviously sending in ICE into my community poses some significant issues and problems when we're not allowed to cooperate and be there. There's interoperability issues, the fact that we know our community, we know the players, we know the neighborhood, and if something goes down, then we're not involved. That is not safe for my community. But the locals should be involved.
Without those sanctuary laws, you could turn that individual who's already safely in custody over to ICE without any of those problems, correct?
Correct, absolutely, with those low-level offenses.
And yet the Democrats keep telling us about the terrible consequences of having to send ICE squads to arrest illegal aliens who could have been turned over while in custody, but under their laws, law enforcement was forbidden from doing so. Another argument we hear is that honoring ICE detainers would discourage illegal aliens from reporting crimes. What's your response?
My response is I met with our local migrants in my community. We are a rural county with a huge winery. They had a litany of questions for me. I sat down and talked to their representative, and after our conversation, they want to feel safe. They want to be safe. They do trust law enforcement. They do not want criminals because these migrants.
In fact, they're the first victims of these criminal illegal aliens that the Democrats are requiring be allowed back into our communities. Is that not the case?
Correct. The illegals will prey on their own people because they know that they don't want to say anything.
Another one is that, well, a federal judicial warrant should be required, but how do you obtain a federal judicial warrant for a state crime or for a civil deportation?
You can't.
We've had testimony on that from other witnesses as well. You can't. That's another one of the games they play. They know that. They use that as an excuse not to enforce the law. Sheridan's murderer was in custody for shoplifting. Under SB 54, California sanctuary law, is that considered a low-level crime that forbids you from honoring an ICE detainer? Shoplifting?
Yes, sir.
What other crimes are you required by law to keep secret from the public and from ICE? Burglary?
Yes.
DUI?
Yes.
Welfare fraud?
Yes.
Yet Ms. Pierce tells us these are not serious crimes. Another one of the games that they play. Could you just walk us through very quickly how you would honor an ICE detainer if you had the legal authority from the state of California to do so? You'd get a request from ICE to notify them when an illegal alien is about to be released from custody. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You get a written legal detainer request.
Correct.
What would you do in response to that request?
So if we were able to contact ICE, we would immediately notify them and let them know
You'd pick up the phone and call them and say, we're about to release this individual unless you want to come pick them up?
Yes.
Does that represent a serious drain on county resources?
Not at all. We do it all the time. is that worth the life of Sheridan Gorman or so many of the other angel families that we have here, or Katie Abraham? 100%.
That's what they're saying, is it's not worth a phone call.